Hello everyone, so this video playing now is from Kursk. It shows a large Russian attack near Plekhovo being repelled by Ukraine. You can see multiple vehicles were used in this assault, including some turtle tanks. As the armoured assault column moves along the field, you can see it come under artillery fire as well as FPV drone attacks, scoring a number of hits and disabling and destroying a number of Russian vehicles. The exact number of casualties or the number of vehicles even used in this attack hasn't been mentioned, but both vehicles taking part and vehicles destroyed look to be quite high. This includes tanks, BMPs and MTLBs, so a mixed force was used here. The full video is over 2 minutes long and is worth seeing on Twitter. This one I have edited to remove some of the content which may have got the video age restricted, such as drone strikes on troops, but this shortened clip here shows the crux of it. Russia came, Russia got battered, a situation we've seen elsewhere along the front lines. This occurred here, so the markers show the main places where this column was hit, although multiple vehicles were hit at different locations all around these rough areas. But this does give a general overview of where it took place. The push was east from the area of Borky, as shown, striking north towards Plekhovo. So this shows us where it was, but it doesn't show us the control of the area. This is here on deep states. Now, I've heard mixed things about Borky. Some sources say Russia controls it now, some that Ukraine still does. But I think this settlement of the area south of Plekhovo should be changed to contested now on deep states. The direction these tanks and vehicles came from does suggest that Borky is under Russian control, but it is possible that Russia just bypassed the settlement, maybe to capture Plekhovo and so cut off the Ukrainian forces in Borky itself. Speaking of getting cut off, here's another video. This one's showing a Ukrainian advance featuring multiple vehicles. This is an interesting one because it suggests that the Russian holdout of Veseloye in the southern part of Kursk is close to becoming encircled and cut off. Multiple Ukrainian vehicles are seen here, some of which do get destroyed, but this is a push of the western side and the north of town. The three key areas are shown on this map here. At least 3 Ukrainian vehicles reach the northern part of the settlement. In recent weeks, we've seen a Ukrainian presence east of Veseloye, so the settlement isn't captured yet, but Ukraine does have a strong position around it, including to the north now, so we could hopefully hear about its capture in the coming days if indeed this settlement is now encircled as it appears to be. This is here, a relatively new crossing by Ukraine in Kursk. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it interesting. Now before I finish, here's a few photos shared by Cars for Ukraine, showing some of the vehicles we raised money for in a fundraiser in Ukraine and in use. And I'm also going to play a video from Cars for Ukraine about the ongoing fundraiser as well. Big thanks to everybody who's helped out. Thanks very much and take care everybody.
These people are the reason this Jeep is going to the front line today, and you can also join and donate on a monthly basis to make not only this Jeep, but also all these 6 vehicles to get them to the front line. They all have been donated from the UK, from Europe, by people who generously decided to donate them and to get them to Ukrainian army, like Phil, who brought this BMW in person, or that L200 that was donated by farmer Jonathan. All these vehicles are massive blessings, but they also come with a liability for us. Each car cost us around 15 to 2,500 to get them to Ukraine, to service them, to paint them, and to make sure the soldiers get them. And they don't focus on fixing the cars, they only focus on winning the war, and we bring them supplies. That's why we are launching a new campaign that's called Power the Frontline, where each of you can support on a monthly basis, €5, €10, €50, €100, whatever you can. This all matters because all this money, they will contribute into making those cars get to the front line, get them serviced and get them ready. Thank you all, together to our shared victory.